ever since the pandemic started. I guess it probably goes back to when I left the corporate world in 2020, is that I started taking, and a little bit before that, actually, I started taking online classes. And so I think the first class I took was what was it? An improv class. And then, let's see, I took a theater appreciation class or movie appreciation class, and then a writing class, a pottery class, a photography class, a graphic design class. And most recently, I took an acting class. And so I don't know why I find these things so interesting. I guess on some level, I do enjoy learning new things. Um, it's probably just, personality. All of our different personalities. And so, but one thing I found that was really interesting, and I intuitively kind of felt this was the case, is that you always find something in these experiences that are unrelated to your business that end up bringing something new into your business that is super creative. And so um, it's hard for me to give examples every time, but uh, one example. I mean, when I took the interior design class, a big aspect of it was this concept of a lookbook. Actually, I think that was in my film class and also interior design. And so a lot of that terminology and the approach that filmmakers use for storytelling and for communicating big ideas upfront, like to investors or other creatives, I found it was very applicable to the creative aspects of the real estate world I was working in, for example. Lately, I think I just mentioned I took an acting class recently. I actually just finished it today. And one thing I learned in the acting class, which was so interesting, was that they say that actors can only play, like maybe three roles. That is really their range. Archetypes of characters, and that you always bring so much of who you are to the role that two different people playing the same role, it's just a very different experience. And so it made me kind of think about that in real estate and how, we constantly talk about how it's really important just to be yourself, try to figure out your own voice. And it's a painful process at times, but try to figure it out and just have faith that by being true to yourself and identifying your true voice, that you're going to find people that that point of view resonates with. And so I thought that, something very different than real estate, here it is, an acting class. And but again, once again, a lesson, a key part of acting, very transferable to the business world, and something that I will remember going forward in my daily activities.